Hello everybody, my name is Rel and I'm doing the YouTubers talk for the new ScufGamingTV channel. Basically what's going to be happening, there's quite a few pro gamers or YouTubers that have been asked to answer a few questions for SCUF in a video type interview type format. Just for a little bit of fun really. They're quite random, these questions, and I have read the questions but I've not at all planned any answers or rehearsed anything. I wanted it to be quite natural when I actually record this. So, you know, I don't have a script or anything in front of me here. I am pretty much winging it, to put it loosely. But yes, what's happened? They've asked me 3 questions and I'm going to be answering them. But I thought before I do any of that, I would explain a little bit about who I actually am, because I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this now who are thinking, who on earth is this guy? So to start with, if you're not really involved in the competitive Call of Duty scene, you probably won't know who I am. That's not to say you would if you were, but I currently do commentating all around Europe at Call of Duty LAN events, which is where the top competitive teams go and compete against each other for cash prizes, lots of gaming accessories usually given out as prizes. So yeah, in summary, I'm a bit of a YouTuber. I did play competitively, not to the highest level, but I try and get involved as I can with everything. There we go. So the first question I have been asked is, do you prefer commentating or playing? Will the vPBros ever reunite in the future, and what does it mean to see your brother win? That's kind of 3 questions really, but it's all been put into just one. So I will start from the very start. Do you prefer commentating or playing? As it currently stands now, commentating. In all honesty, I really don't play the game that much anymore at all. I do, you know, just go on it and have a little bit of a fun with gaming friends or real life friends, if you like. But do you know what? I really don't like saying that because I've been to so many events now, all these gaming friends that we only knew online. We've seen them so many times that I class you guys as my real life friends. But you know what I mean? People that I know outside of gaming, I sometimes play with them just online and have a little bit of fun. But yes, for me at the moment, I love commentating. I love doing it, particularly at LAN events, sitting on a stage in front of a big crowd of people, knowing that you're being streamed to loads of other people. It's really satisfying, and to be honest, I do just quite like the attention. So I like sort of being just in the centre of it all, and you know, I love it. I love the commentating. But that kind of feeds into the next part. Will the vPBros ever reunite in the future? Possibly, and the reason I say this is because of course Black Ops 2 is going to be coming out soon, which looks amazing, and whilst I do like commentating more at the moment, I've got to say I miss playing competitively. I don't know if I said it before in my huge speech or rant there, but I used to be quite good at Call of Duty, and you know, I'd have never won an event. I'm not the best at it, but I used to be alright. I used to be quite decent. I'm not now, but I'd love to get back into it. I'd love to play competitively, but I don't want to let the commentating go, so it's a bit of a tough decision to make, if you like. But we may reunite if, because it's a bit of a tricky one to discuss. My brother currently plays at quite high level. The 3 most recent EGLs he plays 6th, 6th and 3rd at, so he's doing really well. He's got a strong team and can team with strong players. But if he kind of goes off the game a little bit, loses a bit of interest, but still wants to attend these events, then we would probably team together, because I wouldn't take it that seriously, and at the moment my brother takes it quite seriously when he's playing. So if he doesn't have a team, and he still wants to go to events with a half decent one, I'd start playing better, he'd probably start playing worse, and we'd team again, I guess is the answer for that. What does it mean to see your brother Momo win? This is still part of question 1, believe it or not. It means a lot. Me and my brother are actually really close. We do pretty much everything together, and we always have done. We don't really fight or anything. So if I'm not commentating, I will no doubt be sat right behind my brother when he's playing at these events. And in the worst possible way, it's almost like a pushy parent living their dreams through their child, because I'm sat behind him and I almost think it's me playing there. So when he's doing well, I feel like I'm doing well. I know that sounds so stupid, but it means a lot to see him win, and I'm always like dead happy for him and everything like that. So we're very supportive of each other. He always helps me with my commentating and stuff, and yeah, it's good. Question 2, how does it feel knowing you are starting to be seen? Like I say, I did not have any input on these questions. This is literally the question that has been asked to me. How does it feel knowing you are starting to be seen as a charmer and Romeo in the gaming community? I read that question, and I'm just going to show you the Skype conversation because I just didn't get it. So that's Dunk, who's head of SCUF. And I said, I don't get it. It relates to you having become a bit of a sex symbol on the YouTube gaming scene. That was my reaction. Because I am by no means that at all. I don't know. I'd be honoured if it was perceived that way, but let us be serial. It's not. So I asked him to explain a little bit more. And he said, or a comic genius with all that charm. I don't know if he was possibly hinting at the fact that I don't even know where he was going with that. I'm quite confident, I think, now in front of the camera, and because I've done about 2, maybe 3 years of vlogging and doing these videos, I've got a lot of confidence. I didn't used to have this at all. I'd hate pictures being taken of me, and it's kind of weird. I've said this in my past vlogs and stuff. If you look back when I was at school and you had to pick someone out of the whole school who would do vlogs and stuff on YouTube, I would literally be the last person. I was extremely shy. So I guess I've almost just flipped it on its head now, in that I don't know. I'm guessing it's edging towards the confidence thing. So the actual question, so how does it feel knowing I'm being seen as that? I'll change the question a bit. So how does it feel knowing that you're quite recognised in the scene? It does feel good. I love when people send me messages of support and stuff. Obviously, on the flip side of that, you get a lot of haters, a lot of criticism that's not really constructive. It is just literally hating. We've had a lot of problems in the past, you know, people finding out our address, prank phone calls, all things like that, even to where I worked. I got prank phone calls where I work, so maybe I was a little bit careless and too trusting of the internet community. But the pros outweigh the cons. I love interacting with people, and I am a really down-to-earth guy, though. It's like at these events, I always say on the run to an event I'm going to, if people want to talk to me or whatever, just come up, make sure you say hi. If you've seen our YouTube videos, tell me about it. I'm never going to shove anyone away. I like to think I'm quite laid back and nice. But yeah, I guess that's the answer to that question. I don't really know how else to answer that question, so there you go. So question number 3, do you consider yourself famous through gaming? I don't know if I've sort of answered that. Have you been recognised in the street? Gaming wise, no, not at all. There's people that I think are famous through gaming. The first one that comes straight to my head, I'm sure it would yours, is people like Syndicate Project, KSI, that are appearing on the homepage of YouTube for the videos they do. It's Minecraft, and KSI does FIFA, if you don't know. But no, I'm not famous. I mean, we've got 20,000, no, we've got less than that. It's 16, 17,000 subscribers, so not famous at all. But what is nice is the little niche that is competitive gaming at the moment. A lot of people know who we are. You know, if we play in practice games, what are called scrims, or if we play a bit of game battles or something like that, not often than not, people will realise who we are. They will have seen us from videos and stuff. But I have been recognised 3 times actually. Once at KFC. This is outside of the events we go to. I got recognised at KFC, and I've been recognised once walking around town, and I'm trying to think of the other one. I think it was when I went to watch my brother Momo actually play football. We got recognised as well. So that's 3 times. Yeah, it was. I was trying to think then, was it when I actually watched him? Yeah, so 3 times I've been recognised. That's in 3 years, so you know, but it was pretty amazing, people actually knowing who I am. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I guess that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Big thanks to SCUF Gaming for sponsoring us and always supporting us in everything. You know, like I say, they've given us so many controllers. We've actually done giveaways for them for controllers, which benefited both ourselves, our subscribers, and SCUF. So yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it wasn't too long and dragged out, because I know I did waffle a bit at the start. But that's going to be it, so bye.
On behalf of SCUF Gaming, I'd like to thank Rel from the vPBros for coming on this edition of SCUF Time. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it in the future, you can click the SCUF logo in the top left corner to subscribe to the YouTube channel. On the left, we have SCUF Time with Wicked Shrapnel. It was a great episode, so if you want to click that link, it'll bring you right over there in a new window. On the right, we have the SCUF Radioactive Controller, our brand new controller. So if you want to click that link, it'll bring you right over there to go check out the brand new controller. Until next time, go SCUF!